Before we hop into it, I would like to give a big thank you to the folks over at Tripwire for sponsoring today's video. What is going on, you guys? My name is Jersey or Jay, and welcome back to the channel. Now, if you haven't heard, we just got a new update June 18th called Back and Kicking Brass for Killing Floor 2, and I'll have a link to the trailer in the description just in case you missed it. But anyway, this new update will consist of a couple of new weapons, a whole new map. We also got a new objective mode, and we're going to be going over everything in today's video. And I would also like to mention this game is currently 67% off on Steam, and starting June 20th through the 25th will be available in the Steam free weekend, so keep that in mind. And with that being said, we have Back and Kicking Brass, and just like I mentioned earlier, this free content update will include a brand new map, and it's called Steam Fortress. You should actually be seeing some footage of me playing on it in the background, and it plays very well. Alongside the new map, we also got two new weapons, which are the Seal Squill for the Demolitionist, and this is an explosive semi-automatic harpoon launcher that fires Latin harpoons, and each round is wrapped with a time explosive that can pin a Zeds to another surface. This is actually pretty cool, and some of you guys should remember this gun from the original Killing Floor. And if you want to obtain this tier 3 weapon, it costs 1100 Dosh, so keep that in mind. And we also got the Hemoclobber for the Berserkers and the Medics, and what this is a medical melee weapon that heals players and poisons Zeds on light attacks, and the heavy attack uses ammunition for an extra punch. If you strike a Zed or a player with it, it will cause an explosion of medical gas that damages all Zeds within the explosion radius while healing players nearby. Another tier 3 weapon, and this one will cost 1200 Dosh. And you guys, on top of all of that, we got a brand new objective mode that's, well, pretty self-explanatory. This will be a wave-based game mode, and every wave will have a mandatory objective, and these objectives must be accomplished to proceed to the next one. It has story elements, there are unique use interface elements, characters, environment objects, and voiceovers to convey a narrative experience alongside the Zed carnage. So in other words, you have an objective to complete, and once doing so, then you're gonna advance to the next wave, and on top of all that, you're being ambushed by Zeds. And I would also like to mention there's an objective version of Outpost and also Zed Landing, so not just for the new map but also the ones that were already in the game. What do you guys think about the new weapons, and like, what do you think about the return of the Seal Squill? And actually, speaking of that, go into the description, I'll have a link to their change log because they've actually, you know, made some balancing changes to these weapons. And with that being said, that is the new update, which is called Back and Kicking Brass for Killing Floor 2. As of now, it's 67% off on Steam, and starting June 20th through 25th will be available in the Steam free weekend. So, and if all this sounds good to you, simply go into the description. I'll have a link that you can click, take you right over to Steam where you can download the game. And big shout out to the folks over at Tripwire for sponsoring today's video. The update is live for PC, Xbox One, and PS4. Definitely hop into it and do what you gotta do.
Get up. Don't mind if I do.
Let me endeavor to frame it this way. Go! Get the gears! I'm bloody dead! Lads, invest in some protective garments like a metal card piece. Dear, the rocket lift's kaput! Looks like the gears are simply missing. What kind of savage would do that?
In safety. Get back. Beat down. Get back. Die!
Yoo-hoo! We do rather need those gears! Hooray! You found one! Heavy little blighters, aren't they? Yes. Bring it to the control console, would you? There's a good sword.
Time for some worky work.
There we are! There's one! One for sorrow, I suppose.
Feels like crap. Boom!
One man, one combat. Don't let up now, lads! You're almost free and clear! I like the cut of your jib, lad, and your jam ain't bad either. A real survivor.